The race is not given to the
swift
or the
strong,
but those that do what?
Endure.
Endure to the end. I mean, that's scripture. And as we watch the Olympics, one of my favorite parts of the Olympics were the races. I love the races and the sprints. I loved every bit of that. Now, when you in a race, you have a team captain, you have a trainer, and of course, you have your team. Now, I would like to think that your trainer is divine. And when I say divine, you know what I'm referring to. Your trainer is divine. Because when you're a caregiver, sometimes you're not trained as a professional to be a caregiver, but the divine Father gives you everything that you need to be a caregiver. Now, on a team, you usually have a lead person, a captain, the captain of the team. And I'm going to say, if you're a caregiver, you're the captain of the team. Okay? You got a trainer, and you got the captain of the team. As a caregiver, that's you. Now, a caregiver of a team, you need somebody to help you, especially if you're going to win. You need somebody to help you, especially if you're going to win. Now, who is somebody that you can have on your team? Help me out. Who's somebody that you can have on your team as a caregiver?
Sibling.
Who said that? Hands up. You said sibling. Very, very important that you engage your family, your sibling. Not only your sibling, if it's your auntie, your uncle, somebody that calls themselves, you know, we as people of color, we have lots of cousins and play aunties. Get all those people involved. Get all of them involved, because caregiving is a gift, number one. Caregiving, you are the chosen one, number two. But it's a gift, you're the chosen one, and you accepted that responsibility. You need the team. Okay, one of the people or one of the facets on the team is your family. Okay, who else is on your team? Who else should be on your team if you've not engaged them? Friends. Yes, and not all friends, responsible friends, right? People that maybe could come in and sweep the floor, or maybe watch your loved one while you maybe go to the grocery store, or just get a little free time. Okay, friends. We got family, we got friends. Who else can be on your team?
Spouse.
If you are fortunate or unfortunate to have a spouse, put that spouse to work, okay? Get them busy and get them working to help you. Okay, get them busy to help you. Spouse, your spouse. If you're a man, that's your wife. If you are a female, that's your
husband.
All right, and if you're in between, I don't know what you call that. You're not even consider those. Okay, so now we got your family, we got your spouse, we got friends. Anybody else that should be on your team?
The healthcare person.
Oh, awesome. The healthcare person. Why is it important to have the healthcare person on your team and engage with you? The healthcare person. Why is that important?
To communicate and talk to you.
To communicate and talk to you, because you know there may be signs and things happening and you don't know what's going on. You should be very transparent, very clear, and tell everything that's happened. If there are changes going on, and sometimes your person can also gear you in the direction of where there are other activities and things that you should be doing. Very, very good. Make sure medication, make sure you know the medication, let them know the medication, because sometimes the medication can affect the way that they're acting. And you may not know, you may think it's something really serious, which it could be serious, but medication is very, very, very important, and that healthcare person is very, very important. Anybody else on your team?
Maybe a pastor?
Oh.
Church family.
Your church, yes. Pastor and church members. Right, your pastor is your shepherd to pray over you. And there are organizations in your church, they may come alongside them, and you want your church family to be involved. But again, you can't choose everybody in your church. There are only special people that you can choose. Like, you know, there are only certain people that you can really talk to because you want your business all over the place. Maybe your house is not looking good and, you know, somebody come in. And you know how church people, oh my goodness, they love to talk about each other. You know, and sometimes they're not, you know, they're not saying it to be mean, but, you know, they just love to talk about somebody else's business. They don't have nothing else to do but talk about somebody else's business. So if you get a church, somebody from the church, of course you want your pastor to know, and you want maybe somebody from a church organization, if you are part of a ministry, because if you're 24/7 caregiving, a lot of times you are not able to participate in that ministry anymore. If your loved one is to the point where maybe the group could come in and you can have Bible study and sing songs and do that type of thing, that is good, because to keep your spiritual appetite, to keep it ready and on tap, that is so very, very, very important. Okay, so we got, okay, who do we have on our team?
Siblings.
We got siblings. Who else do we have on our team? Family. Who else? Doctors, okay, the healthcare people. Anybody else on our team? Spouse, church, okay, all of those. And we also, okay, laughter is good for the soul. Okay, now, you're the our trainer is Divine. You're the captain of the team. Now, as a caregiver, sometimes you're going to need some respite. What does respite mean?
Need a break.
R-E-S-P-I-C-T.
Yeah, a break.
Somebody take over for you.
Somebody to take over for you, a break. Sometimes you're going to need some respite. So it's good to keep in contact with the community, because there are lots and lots of places that you can get a little respite. There are centers, day centers that your loved one can go to. When I was caregiving for my mom, she went to a day center, and it was it was a very nice day center. It was expensive, but God blessed us that we could pay for it. But at the same time, they had scholarships for people that could not afford to go there. And it was an awesome, awesome, and my mom loved going. She had dementia, so she really loved going there. She would go, and every day she would say, "Where are we going? What is this?" But once she would get there, they made her feel so happy. And so, and my mother loved going though. She was one of the ones every morning, and those of you who have been around me know that every morning we would get up, she would say, "Are we going somewhere?" Every morning she would say that. And now that she's gone, that she's transitioned on, I still hear that little voice, "Are we going somewhere?" And once we would get there, she would say, "I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go." Every time. And sometimes I would feel guilty because I say, "Okay, Mom, we get ready to go in just a few minutes. We get ready to go." And especially when we went to the store, and so I would have her responsibility was to be to push the cart. But I was actually in front guiding it, you know, so it gave her some responsibility, and she wouldn't veer off away while I took care of that business. So it's very, very important to have your team. And you know, as in a relay race, the team, you have a baton, right? You have that baton in the relay race that they have to
pass it on, pass it on.
Right, they have to pass